here in studio at 87 George is Luke Rowan and Catherine Hall. They're joining us from Free2Move Pain Posture Performance. Great to have you back on the show.
Thank you.
Speaking of my back, because we're going to be focusing on that, especially too as we're starting to look forward into the next couple of months. We're getting back on our bikes. We're going to get back onto the driving range. A lot of things are going to be happening to our bodies, and it's kind of looking ahead to that.
Yeah. Over the winter, a lot of people do less activity, so they sit a lot more, and that can leave our bodies tight and sore and more prone to injury when we get back to our regular activities, whether it's biking or golfing or running, things like that.
So ways that you're seeing, the clients are probably sore, they're stiff, and their bodies aren't quite adapted to what they're going to be doing.
And so we look at our program as kind of like taking your car into the mechanic for a spring tune-up. Right? So your body, we need to check all the alignment, make sure it's ready, and then any sport or activity you take on, you'll be less likely to cause pain and injury.
Yeah, you talk to the person after they've gone to hit 100 golf balls at the driving range. Okay.
Exactly.
So I know this is our first stop.
So this is called gravity drop, okay?
Right.
So you can do this at home using your stairs. You're gonna go onto the bottom stair here at the end, yep, and make sure you have about a fist width between your feet. Okay, so bring them apart. Now drop down using gravity, perfect, and hang on. You want to use this to hang on because if you let go, you want to be back far enough that you would kind of fall off. So you want to be back that far. So from the side, your shoulders, your hips, your knees, and your ankles are in a straight line. This actually helps to reduce what we call rotation when the shoulders and hips are not in alignment.
Can you tell if I'm not in alignment?
No, you're doing great.
Okay.
You just want to come back as far as you can. And also, what we're looking here for, you'll feel a stretch in the calves and the lower legs, but really this is helping to reposition the hip. So if you have a hip differential, one leg is shorter than the other, or one shoulder, this will help to balance that out as well. It also really helps with back pain and things like that. Some people have foot and ankle problems, and you want to hold this for 3 minutes. That's the key, is gravity will set itself in. People tend to stretch, but only for 20,
I know, I was going to
seconds.
say if I did this, I'd probably 20 seconds, get up, and then move on. So it's staying in that position long.
Yes, absolutely. Especially if you're going from high heels, if you're wearing high heels, and then you're going to an athletic shoe, you know that can cause a lot of pain to your ankles and feet. So you want to do this before and then put on your shoes.
Thank you, like I just did. All right, so now I'm getting on the floor.
Okay, so on the floor, you're going to lie down kind of like in a fetal position on your side.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to lie down, and then everything's at 90 degrees. So you're going to bring your knees up to 90 degrees, your feet out. So you have this beautiful 90-degree angle. Hands go together out in front. You can rest your head. Okay, so now you're going to bring that arm all the way up and over and follow it with your eyes, and then hold. Awesome.
That
this
feels
is called
really good.
Upper spinal floor twist. The thing we want to focus on is maintaining those knees together. If you cannot, then you can always use the hand to hold them.
Now, for some people, this might be difficult enough.
Exactly.
I'm thinking.
Yes.
Like, so or even, they get stuck.
Over, you might notice that the hand, for a lot of people, they will not be able to get that hand to the floor. So obviously you've been doing some stretching, which is good. But the average person may be able it's okay if the arm is kind of hanging up there. Let gravity bring that arm down.
Okay.
And if they experience tightness and pain, then, maybe move on to another exercise.
We have about 30 seconds to get this final one in.
So you're going to have a seat?
Yeah. So the next one we're going to do is seated pillow squeeze. So I'll have this put you between your knees, this pillow here. Come right to the edge of the chair, okay? And put an arch into your low back so you're up nice and tall. And then you want to squeeze the pillow and release, squeeze and release. You would do about 3 sets at 20. This is going to engage the inner thighs, which is a major stabilizer for the hips and pelvis. So it's great before your golf, run, or bike, and any of those activities, because it'll help keep the muscles engaged and take some pressure off the lower back and make sure that the legs are doing the work that they should.
You're looking at 20 reps.
That's correct.
So you can, that's repetition.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hold for a second and then release.
Very cool. People can find more information on your website. That's something to definitely keep in mind too. I know a lot of us are really anxious for the nice weather to come about, but our bodies are probably going to go, oh my God, what have you done to me? So something to keep in mind, especially too, just to even get the alignment, or for you guys to check things out and see where it goes.